Okay.
Restarting the stream. Give it just a second. Hey guys, we're back for game 2. Liking our chances versus Team BS. Welcome back to the We Like Dota League tournament series. This is the best of 3. Game 2 out of 3. The first game was taken by Liking Our Chances. Joining me tonight is LastTalon as my co-caster. How's it going?
Pretty good.
So, anything to shout out? Places people can reach you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at LastTalon, on Twitch, same name, also YouTube, same name.
10
So.
seconds to go.
That's the pro way to do it.
Not
Yep.
much content coming out though, so don't
Well,
expect much at the moment.
It's all good. Follow anyway, subscribe, then when the content comes out, you know, we'll all be right there to watch it.
Time.
Yeah, same here. If anybody wants to follow me, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff, at Bunny Data. So, thanks for checking out the stream. Appreciate it.
There's some more Weaver ban coming out here, and Death Prophet. Looks like they're going to go for the Nature's Prophet ban as well here. They don't want to deal with that again.
Yeah.
I think that's... In a way, that's what did them in, really. That heavy push coming out constantly.
It is. That makes a lot of sense.
10 seconds to go.
And, you know, like we were talking about during the break, having the reflexive ban of the heroes that gave you trouble in Game 1 is a pretty common strategy in the league.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
So I'm wondering... I'm assuming at this point that the Weaver ban has to do with the team lineups, really.
Do you mean in terms of like a respect ban?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Reserve time.
I don't remember who on Team BS is a strong Weaver player myself, because I'm terrible with memory. But I'm sure you're right.
Probably someone. I don't know. Check. The meta sheet is old at this point, but I can check there. Excuse me.
So a Shadow Shaman pickup. That's interesting because I think Shadow Shaman was a first round ban in the last game.
Yeah. I think so too. Yeah, because we were thinking it was weird to ban him so early.
And the Ogre Magi again as a first pick. I wonder if they're going for the same lineup. Or a similar one.
Yeah.
Hey, if it worked the first time, right?
Yeah, it's always hard to see from a spectator perspective, though, the things that went wrong. So they may be thinking certain things went pretty wrong, and they want to fix that this round.
Sure.
Faceless Void.
Faceless Void pickup. Ooh, didn't get banned out.
Nope.
Very
I think
decent pickup, I think.
Yeah, and I think it did get banned in the first round last game too. I could be mistaken about that, but yeah. So I wonder if we're going to see a Skywrath Mage this game.
You could.
10 seconds to go.
Ooh, that's an exciting pickup.
Radiance ban.
Yeah, I have nothing about Weaver for Boehner soup on the meta sheet here, so I'm not sure.
Huh. Okay. Oh, and Skywrath gets banned.
They just know from playing with them. I don't know.
That could be.
Yeah, Skywrath to get banned. It's a pretty good choice. You don't want that combo with the Faceless Void. The Chronosphere plus the Mystic Flare is not going to be fun.
10 seconds.
No, it never is.
Gyrocopter is actually a pretty decent choice, I think, against Faceless Void. I've seen that work out in the Gyro's team's favor before.
Oh, is that right? So how does that work? Homing missiles or globals?
I think just in general he has some really good attack against a Faceless Void. Everything he has really does a lot of damage to him. The only thing is that, Chronosphere is not really counterable by Gyro at all, so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I guess it's whoever gets the jump is the one who's going to come out on top. Because Gyrocopter is really a glass cannon. He puts out so much damage, but he doesn't have the tankiness to stick around.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Yeah, so I guess it's not really a hard counter per se, but it's a good
Reserve time.
At least he
Like,
can trade.
yeah, like it's a good balance, I guess. You know, you got a good
Sure.
kind of like I want to say counter, but it's the wrong word. I don't know what the word for it is.
Uh-huh.
They're kind of evenly matched, I guess.
Yeah, a way to get back some drafting parity.
Mm-hmm.
I could see where if he actually rushed a global strat, though, how he might be able to just bombard the Chronosphere.
Yeah. Yeah, the Scions are getting banned, so that's not going to work for them this time. So we'll see what their strategy is here. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed last game because they had a bit of a global strat going on the Radiant.
Mm-hmm.
They had the
Ancient Apparition.
yeah, they had the Ancient Apparition and they had the Global Silence going on. So
Yes.
I don't know. It didn't really combo well together or anything, but I thought maybe they would have something going on with that, but they didn't.
Nah.
But here with the Gyro, we could potentially have that again.
Could be.
Chikiro gets banned this time. And I guess that's kind of the reactive banning again here.
Yeah.
May have had a bit of issue with that Ice Path maybe in the Macro Pyre.
Sure. You know, I think, like, that might not be the most pro strategy to just ban the heroes that you saw in Game 1, but at the same time, I kind of like it, because then we get to see a whole different game.
The whole TI4 finals syndrome, at least.
Uh-huh.
You know, don't just have the same game 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun to watch, I think.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. See, and there's the Sand King gone.
Yep.
So a completely different game.
Magi coming in, though.
Except for that guy. Oh, that guy.
They could still pick up the Wraith King.
10 seconds to go.
I like how we're trying to talk them into, like, playing the same game. Come on, guys. Wraith King.
You know, as long as we're talking about, we can talk about the other side, too. They had a really good Wraith King. They could still pick that up. That wasn't banned.
Yeah. So does Ogre Magi count as one guy or two?
I mean, as far as Pixie's one.
Just thinking he's got, like, 2 heads, so far that's,
So I assume that means they're going offlane with the Centaur. That's always what I assume when you pick up Centaur.
Yeah.
He's just really not played any other way.
No, not really.
Like, he's kind of a one-trick pony, if you'll pardon the pun.
Mm-hmm. Just half a pony. Half a pony.
I'm just wondering what they're gonna do, because Faceless Void Ogre Magi doesn't seem like the best combo to me. Maybe it is. I could be wrong, but I just don't think it is. So I'm wondering where they're gonna stick these people.
Yeah.
Going into the reserve time quite a bit this round. They're obviously having to rethink their strategy, but we have the Tidehunter pick up again.
Okay.
I don't really like the Tidehunter against Faceless Void, and if I assume they're gonna put Faceless Void safe here because they have the Centaur, I don't know if I like that pickup as a offlane, but they may not play it as an offlane. Still a bit early to see.
Yeah, but my guess is he will actually be in the offlane.
He'll probably be in the offlane. He may not be a solo, though. They may go dual lanes.
Sure.
The Shadow Shaman Gyrocopter dual lane is actually pretty effective. You just get that, what's it called? The Rocket Barrage. And just, shackle people.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's a lot of damage if you can get him to stand there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess that's right. You know, that is a problem having a Tidehunter against a Faceless Void, just because although Tidehunter won't fall, Faceless Void is just going to run away with farm.
Yeah, because what you need to do with the solo offlane against a Void is you need to stop the Void from getting farmed. And Tidehunter isn't the best at that. He's melee. All of his abilities are short range besides Ravage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not much he can do on his own. You do need to put it as a dual lane or get someone else to solo offlane that can harass the Faceless Void out.
Yeah. He's not terrible in a dual lane, though, either. I mean, the Gush does help. Like, they can actually...
That's what I was saying. We may have a dual lane offlane with Tidehunter and someone else, and that would be very good here, I think.
Sure.
We do have the Vengeful Spirit pickup, so they're going to have some trouble. There's the...
Just when we were saying it's going to be a completely different game.
And like I was saying though, we have the Vengeful Spirit pickup, so the swap is going to be coming out a lot here. I think that would be pretty good for the Chronosphere here.
Yeah, that's a good setup ability for that.
10 seconds to go.
That's really exciting when somebody tries to run away and then gets swapped in, and then the Chronosphere comes down.
Mm-hmm.
Reserve
Yeah,
time.
for sure. The other thing it means is that the other team cannot pick Venge to swap people out of the Chronosphere, which is a strategy I've seen from time to time.
Uh-huh.
Not the most effective because it usually means the Venge dies, but
Right.
at least you save someone else.
Yeah, and then you get her Vengeance Aura. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
really
that
in
always
favor of throwing away your life like that, but, you know, I guess if you
I
have
mean,
to.
it's kind of the way you play Venge, though. You gotta
Yeah.
always judge it like, well, I could save the Wraith King that's carrying us, or I could let him die. You know? I have the swap here.
In pubs, let him die. Maybe that's why I don't play Venge that often. I'm like, going in pubs, and I'm like, do I really want to do this?
You don't want to throw your hero's life on the line for someone else in
5
pubs as
seconds.
much.
Not as much, no.
I get that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Radiance
Lich Band
ban.
coming out. Probably a good choice. They went for a very team fighty type thing last time. And they have a good deal of that still this time. Two of the
That's
same
true.
heroes. We also have the gyrocopter. We can just kind of sneak in there and
10
take people out
seconds
during
to
a team
go.
fight.
Yeah, especially with his flat cannon and everything.
It's what he's good at. So, and then the Shadow Shaman is very team fight oriented. He's also a bit pushing oriented too.
Reserve time.
And that's good, I think, because last time their
Dyer's pick.
issue, like I was saying, was they didn't have as much push. So if they can grab some more of that, that's good. And the
I agree.
Razor ban. Last ban Razor, they didn't like dealing with the Razor. And they're still looking for a mid. Possibly both teams. Gyrocopter maybe mid. We'll see how that goes.
I do like a
Otherwise, someone
gyrocopter
else.
mid.
Really depends, I think, who... Okay, and we have OD mid.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be a problem.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes then. And like I said, they can still pick a new mid here. Gyrocopter can lane just fine.
Yeah, now that the Razor is banned, that was actually a decent pickup to get the Outward Devourer.
Yeah, it was a pretty good decision. We got Chen.
Oh,
Interesting.
well, that'll make Gyro the mid then.
Yeah, I assume. And so, Chen jungle, I mean, you can't really play him another way. You
No.
need those creeps.
But it's awesome that he can pick up Ancients now. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll see that
if
this
he
game.
If he gets eggs. I mean, he has to get eggs first. That takes a while in Chen.
Oh, I want to see it.
I'm sure we'll see it, because last game lasted quite a long time, unless this is just some kind of roll that we're not expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, it looks like they were picking very adaptively on both teams, so I'm not sure we're going to have like some kind of cheese strat suddenly come out of this.
Right.
Spent a lot of time on both sides deciding who to pick, lots of reserve time. And they're still trying to figure out here, actually, they're taking a long time to figure out who they're
10
actually going to
seconds
put
go.
where.
Well, they better decide quick. 5 seconds left.
5 seconds.
Well, they have, they have the people in they want, no matter what, so.
Yep. Okay, so let's run down the list real quick. We've got CJ on Ogre Magi. We have Cake on Faceless Void. Sikamanico. Okay, whatever, that guy. On Venge. We have, what's this? Rough Edges on the OD. And G1 on Centaur Warrunner. On the Radiant side, lots of pings, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Tan is on Wraith King. Plinker on Shadow Shaman, Austin in the Chen role to complete the quad lane because Fox and Sox is also joining them with the gyrocopter for some reason. On the top, we've got Zellerate running all the way into the tri lane up here on the Tidehunter.
He's gonna have to run, they're all right there.
Run, Tidehunter, run!
Okay, so it looks like we're actually going to have a tri-lane at top here with the Face of Void. That may be a good decision there with the nice stun on the Ogre Magi. We have a little bit of a stun on the
30 seconds to
Venge.
showtime.
And she already has that magic missile, so that's probably a good decision there. It looks like, OD is definitely going to be the mid here. He doesn't have a lot of items. He only has his Null Talisman and Tangos, and they're shared.
Mm-hmm.
And of course that off lane like we thought.
And here comes the deep early game warding.
Oh yeah. And we do have that solo offlane Tidehunter. I'm not sure I like
And
that.
away we go.
Especially against that tri-lane. They're not going to have a good time. Gyrocopter is going to be mid, like we were saying. They kind of backed themselves into a corner with that at their last pick.
Yeah, the tough
And we
thing
have
about
then
the...
a tri-lane at bot here then.
Sure. Yep, sticking to the tri-lane there. The as I was saying, the rough thing about the mid situation with the gyrocopter against the OD is that the OD really does steal your damage in a similar way to the static link last game, except he does it through the Astral Imprison.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, gyrocopter is agility, but he relies a lot on his spells. And he
Right.
doesn't have a huge mana pool, so when he's getting his intelligence stolen, that means he's going to have a lot of trouble getting his spells off, especially if he's going to go for this early homing missile, which usually is done in gyrocopter mid lately. And unfortunately, the homing missile isn't as effective on OD because he can just Astral Imprison himself.
That's right.
Especially if you are, have some really good timing with your OD here.
Yeah, that's a really great way to disjoint the projectiles coming at you.
Yeah, so we may have some problems here. At least for the gyrocopter. We'll see how that goes. For now, he's getting some good harass, and I think that's what he needs to do. He needs to get the early harass in order to be effective. We have harass going on the Centaur as well. He's already down to half health. So we have... It's a pretty decent combo with the Shadow Shaman and the Wraith King here.
Yeah, I agree. They can stack their stuns.
Yep.
And they both did take early levels in some stun abilities.
Oh, we have... Nice. We have Chen already grabbing a Satyr. Very good. Although it looks like he's letting it die. Oh no, he didn't grab the Satyr. I was really confused here.
That's a first
He grabbed
blood.
the troll.
Oh, I missed the first blood there.
Oh, me too.
Centaur War Runner just died to Wraith King.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So-
they used the shackles on him and the stun, so that's gonna combo him out there.
Yep.
And this Wraith King is already going for an early Midas already. He has his Glove of Haste. So
I
he's
think
going
that's
for
the right thing to
Midas
do.
Again. Yeah.
Mhm.
It really helps him be a carry later on.
That's right.
We already have Gyrocopter with his bottle here. He's going to try and harass. He pops the missile on the OD here. He's
There
going to
goes.
Astral Imprison though. It's not going to do anything. Sees it coming.
He did bottle an illusion rune. So with OD that low, there it goes. He's gonna dive him with the illusions at least. Maybe launch
Yeah.
another missile. Here it goes. We'll see if he's able to Astral Imprison himself out of it. There it goes
he's gonna
too.
do it. Yeah,
Nice plays.
unfortunately, up at top lane here, we're having this Void getting pretty much free farm if you look at his creep score. He's having a very good time of this. The Tidehunter really can't do anything against it.
Yeah.
Like we were saying during the draft, it's not the best choice, I don't think. You got to get someone in there who can stop that Faceless Void, because he's just going to go really fast if you don't stop him.
Right, and that's what he needs the most is really that farm, even more than the levels that he would get from a solo lane or something, which is why it doesn't really hurt him to be in the tri-lane.
Yeah. This Chen is doing some really good work pretty early here. He started out with the large camp.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to town with it.
Yeah, he has friends. They'll help him out.
Gyrocopter is actually having a pretty good time here. Even though he can't get the kill on the OD, he's doing pretty decently. They are even for farm, though.
Yeah, and he is keeping OD down.
Yeah.
OD only has 480 gold now, one null talisman and boots, so could be a lot worse.
And we have Void finishing his power threats already.
Oh, here's a big gank going on mid.
Oh. Unfortunately, all that goes on to the creeps there.
Yeah, that's
And
the
he's
rough
not
thing
gonna
about
get
that
away
skill.
here. He's going down.
Sure. He really did want him, but the rocket barrage really does need to be away from creeps in order not to just spread out the damage.
Best do something
Yeah.
about that bottom tower.
And it looks like they're going into the jungle. They want to try and find
Radiant's
this
mid
Chen,
tower could
maybe.
use a hand.
That's pretty smart. You can't leave him alone for too long.
Yeah, they're not going to find him, I don't think, and they're not going to really have backup. The
Radiant's
gyro
mid
is coming in.
tower's
He
coming
knows
up
they're
on.
there. That may not be the best decision, though.
Oh,
There's
that's
two
pretty
of them.
scary.
He's going to get hurt quite a bit. The vent
He has
is coming
backup.
down, though. The Chen comes
Radiant's
back up,
mid
so does the
tower's
Tidehunter.
getting banged up.
Shackles come out from the
Oh.
Shadow Shaman. Wraith King is here to look at those rotations.
Oh my.
Everyone came very quickly.
So much cavalry.
To stop that. And
So many
everyone gets
friends.
out on the Radiant. So, I mean, that worked out for them, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a nice job.
Yeah.
A deep missile. And
Oh.
Astral.
Yeah, I mean, he's going for that early
Trouble
homing missile
brewing
strategy,
Radiant's
though.
bottom
And
tower.
I think that's
Sure.
the right decision regardless.
I think so too.
That's really how you're going to have to harass mid. You can't just walk up to them with your rocket barrage. And the flat cannon isn't going to help you at all, so...
Yeah. He does have 3 levels in the homing missile right now. It's
Yeah.
nice, because the cooldown is pretty low at this point, 14 seconds.
Yeah. The Shadow Shaman is kind of wandering around the jungle. I'm not sure what he's up to. The Chen is getting farmed very quickly, though. Excuse me. And we have a 6-minute Midas coming to the Wraith King here. He's getting his farm as well. But no one still compares to this free farm Faceless Void. He has his Morbid Mask and his Power Treads already.
Yep, 41 last hits so far.
I mean, that's pretty much no contest there.
Right.
41 at 6.5 minutes. You pretty much got all of them.
Pretty much.
We have a DD Gyro coming in here.
Oh, wow. Oh,
The aggro, the creeps, they're getting in on this too.
Mid tower.
yeah, and they were the ones who took the hits from the rocket barrage, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like Ogre.
and nobody
waiting
getting
to
the
go
Ogre.
down here. He's chasing.
Oh!
Oh, we have Gyro going down.
Oh, that is so scary.
Tidehunter is going to go down as well.
Use a hand.
Run, Tidehunter, run!
Back
Oh, and
threat
the
comes
armor
out, it's
debuff.
not enough. Oh, that Kraken Shell is helping so much here.
Yeah,
He's
that did a
going
lot
to
of
get
work.
out.
Radiant's
Amazing.
He pops a salve. Kraken Shell really helped there. He's very lucky to get out, I think. That was
Wow.
a deep dive.
That was, and being surrounded by 3 heroes, a tower, and creeps, and he just walked away.
Yeah.
So amazing.
I mean, I guess that is the definition of early game Tidehunter, though. You just walk away. I mean, the Kraken Shell does a lot of work early game. That's when it's the most effective.
Yeah, it's not even really an escape, per se, but...
No, it's not. It's just kind of walking.
Uh-huh.
But meanwhile, this Faceless Void is kind of just getting his free farm still.
Yeah, he's
We
up
have
to
a
51.
stacked creep camp here. Looks like they're stacking it for the Void later.
That's pretty smart
Boy,
team
he
play.
has something coming on the courier. It is his Mask of Madness, and he also has a Ring of Regen and additional boots for some reason. What? No, those aren't his boots.
Somebody else's, yeah.
But that's also not his Ring of Regen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was confused for a minute there. But yeah, he's completed his Mask of Madness already. At 8 minutes. Yeah, unfortunately, he came online already, it looks like. He's going to be able to start doing work on people.
Yeah, he has his
Homing
ultimate.
Missile coming onto this Venge here. She has haste.
That's gonna be a
We're
long
away
race.
for a while,
Oh.
but that's... Oh!
Oh.
The Astral Imprisonment comes late.
Yes.
Not good.
It was a good try.
And they're
Oh,
getting
courier.
courier here.
Run, courier, run!
Now they're gonna have to turn around.
That's a pretty cool courier, though.
Yeah, it's nice. Now we have some sprinting going on. Looks like he's trying to run away. Homing missile coming on the OD. He just used his Astral Imprisonment. 5 seconds still. He's gonna get hit.
Dire's mid towers having
Looks like we may be
technical
grouping up on Radiant
difficulties.
here to try and push this tower. Not gonna be able to do much to it though.
No.
And we have some rotations coming in. The Faceless Void is coming. He's being sneaky over here. He has his Mask of Madness. He has his Chronosphere. He has his Time Walk.
Centaur
He
Warrunner just
get
fell
in
at
there and
bottom.
Pick anyone he wants off right now.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be very, very careful.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Wraith King is taking a lot of brass here. He may go down here. He does not have mana for his Reincarnate. Instead, they're going to go take down the Ogre Magi, though. The Chen comes in, does some help here. He has 2 Troll Dark Summoners, or Dark Troll Summoners, rather.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty nice. That's a lot of stun.
And he's almost completed his mechanism already. I assume right after that he's going to go straight for his Eggs. Because that will make him super effective. And unfortunately, the neutral creeps are going to fall off at some point. So he has to do that earlier rather than later.
Well, like I said, that's what I want to see. I'd love to see those ancients.
Meanwhile, though, it looks like this Wraith King is getting some pretty much solo farm, it looks like, down here.
Yeah, he's not trailing behind Faceless Void as much as I thought he might. He's keeping up.
And the Chen is doing very well for himself as well.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that Austin has obviously practiced the Chen a bit. Clearly not the first time.
No. No, his micro's pretty good, and his
Yeah.
target selection among the creeps has been good.
Oh my, though. This Faceless Void is just starting to worry me a bit here, though.
Just running away with the farm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not slowing down anytime soon.
No, I mean, he has the same items as before, but now he has 1.3k in the bank, 1.4k actually.
Wow.
So, we have people invading the jungle here.
Could use a little help.
Faceless Void comes in, time walks Chronospheres. Only catches one out right now, though. But that Chen will go down, it looks like. He's going to chase him. Yeah, Chen is down. And that Stampede coming out as well. We're chasing down this Tidehunter. Pause the game! Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, what's going on here?
Why was that a pause? Okay.
Mid-tower's having technical difficulties.
Oh, and Faceless Void is going to go down here from that rocket barrage.
The Dire weren't partial to that mid-tower. Somebody's cooking.
So does the Ogre Magi. I mean, you can't be pausing in the middle of a fight.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, I mean, lag is unfortunate, but if you're lagging, you gotta pause before or after the fight. You can't just stop in the middle.
It was unfortunate, but I don't think it was really intentional on either side to gain advantage.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days. Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Some action at top with the shackles and the chicken. That was a big homing missile.
Go the other side and don't come back.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business. Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower? The Dire went and fortified their structures. Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Looks like we're getting ready for a fight at bottom as well.
Yeah. They're pushing down the tower very quickly, though. Chronosphere comes out. Get the Tidehunter and the Wraith King on the side. Chen Heal comes out, that's very good.
That's four in a row. How about that?
Take down that Faceless Void nicely there. Missiles coming out on the Venge as well. Ooh, Venge goes down. That's going to be a team wipe there.
Wow, nicely done.
They may be able to push this tower as well. We're all right here. Looks like Chen only has one creep left after that fight, though. He's going to have to go pick up another.
Small price to pay.
The Dire gave up a bottom tower. Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Looks like they're satisfied with 2 towers, and they're going to rotate to a different lane.
Oh yeah, that was very good.
Mhm.
Very good team fight there. Looks
The
like
Dire
we
might want to
have
mine their top tower.
Wraith King already picking up his Desolator. His farm is catching back up to the Faceless Voids. Actually, let's check the net worth here. Yeah, his net worth is far past the Faceless Voids at this point. Actually, Chen's is as well.
That's pretty nice.
Interesting. Yeah, Chen is doing a great job farming them.
Oh, they're going after the Wraith King. This Reincarnate comes back up just in time.
Yeah. He's actually just going to be able to walk away. That Desolator, that's pretty early for a Desolator. It's going to do some work in this game. Shackles come out already. Oh, but he Force Staffs himself up there.
That was a nice Force Staff.
Everyone gets Chrono, but he's going to have to just run away. Ooh, this is not good.
No.
Bottom tower ain't pretty sad right now.
Just ate too much damage from that,
That Rocket Barrage.
The
just doesn't
barrage,
count.
yeah.
That's what I was saying. It's a pretty good counter if you can get it off correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because, I mean, even the Faceless Void is very, very farmed at this point. And it's still doing a lot of work. They're fighting between the towers here. You have the Ogre Magi behind them. He doesn't really want to come in.
8 in a row. How about that?
Oh, they're finding the Ogre Magi back there.
Yep, they're gonna go on him. Nope.
He is running the other way. He's going to try and
Dire's
TP out,
top
maybe. He doesn't have the
tower's
mana
getting
for
beat
it.
down.
And we just barely got the mana in time.
Nice.
And he's going to get out.
Yeah, that Wraith King was almost on him.
Yeah. And we have Chen with 3 creeps in again here. He's got his Centaur, his Troll, and his Tomato. Yep.
Gotta love the tomato.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
Now, one thing I really want to see in one of these games, and I think this is the first Chen game in the league so far, what I would really like to see is some Chen stealing of creeps from people.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. And people often forget it, and it's so fun to watch.
Yeah. I actually like doing that to a Chen when I've got the Helmet Dominator.
Hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow, that Wraith King is far and away leading the net worth chart.
Oh, yeah. He did pretty well for himself early on.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Maelstrom coming to the Faceless Void, it looks like. Left Rune Gathering mid. We do have the Gyro and the Shadow Shaman pushing down this top tower. Got the Serpent Wards out.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
That tower is going to go down to that. Looks like we have Faceless Void attacking the Wraith King here. Wraith King's Reincarnate is going to pop. They're going to get the kill. Oh, he
Just
gets
swapped him out.
and then Time Walks. Venge dies instead.
Oh, run,
But he
Faceless,
goes back
run!
in, that's
Oh,
fine.
no!
He's killed.
Seriously,
And we're going to
I
kill the
lost
ogre
you
as
too
well
now.
before he gets the TP out. Meanwhile, we have the solo centaur down here who's still trying to farm up.
And off the back of that team fight, they're going to take another tower here.
Yeah. And it looks like they now have the push they needed the first game. They're pushing these pretty handily now.
Tower could use a little help. Can't do nothing about dire structures right
And it
now.
looks like they've been able to maintain that good team
Dire
fight that
could
they had
hang on
last
to that
game.
mid-tower.
That's
So
right.
They seem to have
Dire's
fixed their
mid-tower's
problems from
having
last game.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this was actually kind of their strategy going into last game as well, and they've just been able to execute it much more effectively this time.
Yeah. You didn't mark the game one last time from last time.
Oh well.
I'm just noticing up at the top here. So many technical issues.
Issues upon issues.
It's okay.
We still got a game to watch. It'll be good.
Yep.
The Dire best do something about that bottom
I feel
tower.
like Chen needs to recall his Hellbear here. It's sitting pretty low unless he's just maybe letting it die. Which could be true.
Yeah, he might
You
be.
want a different one.
They're really putting on the split push pressure here, going between the towers.
You know the drill.
Yeah, near the serpent words come out. Not sure what the
Dire
cyclone was for there.
Dire's top
Maybe a
tower's
misclick.
Gone.
It looked pretty. They were able to get a tower off that, which is nice. They're unfortunately in that weird position on the Dire side where you're just running back and forth trying to defend towers.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for them. Yeah,
That always feels so
they're not
bad.
getting much done here.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
This is kind of the opposite of what we had last game where Radiant was stuck turtling more, and this time it's Dire's turn. Uh-oh. What's going on in the jungle here with Gyro? Oh,
Oh, that's not good. They're catching him out. He gets the stun off with the homing missile, but that's not going to be enough to save him, I don't think. Oh, he pops his invis room. He's going to get away here.
wow.
Just barely.
I guess he was just on the hunt and had that in his back pocket for when things got hairy.
Yeah.
Interesting. And we've got a Roshka going on.
Getting killed over here.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
So who do you think will take it? Tidehunter or... Oh, it's the Wraith King.
There's a DD rune here as well. It's like we're saving it for
Gyro.
maybe.
Oh, yeah.
There he comes.
He had the bottle.
Yeah. That's good for him too.
Sure. And again with the menagerie of creeps here at bottom.
And we have a Assault Cuirass on the Wraith King. That'll give some good damage to Amanda's team.
Yeah, that's a really nice pickup. Especially on a Wraith King with the Hyperstone built into it. Given the increased attack speed is really necessary on him, I think.
Well, and I believe it helps Chen creeps as well too. That would be very good for them, I think.
Sure.
Some nice attack speed on them.
Where is that missile going? It's going to chase him all the way to Fountain, is it?
Who's it on? Oh, okay, there it is.
It's
okay.
on the War Runner, yeah. I didn't realize it followed you if you TP'd. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it follows you anywhere.
Wow.
Until it hits you, and it increases speed as it goes.
Uh-huh.
You actually get away from it.
It also increases damage as it goes longer distances, right?
Yeah, yep. So the only way to really get away from it is something like what's it called?
Astral.
A pause.
Oh, okay.
Kind of pause. So Astral Imprisonment, Phase Shift, Cyclone, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Here we have the Chrono going out. He's going to get a kill. Oh, he gets stunned out of it.
Oh no.
backfired. And their racks are gone now. They're kind of just systematically removing it, and there's the GG call.
That's right. Probably about the right time.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was nothing they could really do there. They tried, they failed, they couldn't stop them from taking turns.
Yeah.
That's one game each there then,
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
so far. That's
Right.
exciting, we get a third game out of it.
Alright. Well, I'm going to have to flip a coin to see who gets priority for next game. Okay, guys, well, thanks for watching on the stream. We're going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll come back with Game 3, the deciding one, to see who will go on in the tournament and who's going to be eliminated. Come join us, please.